live. Now we live. Now we live. Now we live. Now we live. Welcome back to another episode like the Garage Podcast, man. We out here talking ball. I got the light skinned duo with me and shit. I got Draco, I got Elo with me and shit. Wag will be here at some point. Y'all already know how Wag is. Um
Black
but
people
as
time.
always, I just want to ask my co-host, man, how's y'all day
Rose got a
been? You know,
time.
we feel very strongly about men's mental health, especially black men's mental health. So just want to ask y'all again, how y'all week been? Everything cool? Everything copacetic?
I made it through without choking somebody, so I guess we did. Folks really wanted to try it this week for some odd reason. But hey,
Hey, as long as
one
you ain't
day at a
choke
time.
nobody. As
One
long as
day
you
at a
ain't choke nobody, I
time,
consider
man.
that a win.
One day at a time, man.
Now I got these little figurines. I just drop them in my pocket.
Oh, boy, I can't
You
charge my
said
phone like that.
figurines.
Yeah, little Jesus figures. I just drop them in my pocket because keep God with me. Because I'm on your ASS, boy.
Oh,
Not tripping. Look
all
at that
right.
flash on it. But all right,
What
then
we
shit.
looking
We
like? What
get
we
to
looking
these
like?
games. What the fuck? Where's my slice?
Hey, Tua look like shit, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that out there real quick. No, he's an Alabama guy.
You said Tua look like shit.
Look like shit.
I mean, he threw a pick and like that happened, but shit, I ain't gonna say that he just looked like shit.
Man, that was the worst pick you can throw, bro. Like I don't even know how he put it in the linebacker's arms, bro. Right in the bread basket.
I think that was more of just a really good play by that linebacker because the whole
He
thing
had
with Tua,
100 yards.
the only thing with Tua is that goddamn he. Wait, you said he only threw 100 yards?
He
I
had
think.
100 yards passing, bro. What he
I
had like
think.
130?
I think the concussions may be getting to it, man. I don't know. It may be getting to his arm because his arm starting to look a little flat.
That was
There it
gonna be
is.
the next thing I said. That was gonna be the next thing I said was that goddamn he don't look the same. You know what I'm saying? Like he has had a tremendous fall off in these past couple of years and stuff, man. I think it's just he done took too many hits to the goddamn head. He ain't got no business getting hit like that. Hmm. Give it
I
one
think he's
second, bro.
also folded to the pressures of being what they want you to be too much. They say he's too little. He got to put on weight. They say he can't read. He try to hold the ball too long and read. They say he checked down too much. He's try to stop taking so many check down. Bro, play your game, bro. Do what got you there.
And see, and I think that that's the thing because with his shit, bro, he really plays with anticipation. Like he expects his receivers to be at the spot, and like if they not at the spot, then over with. I
See,
can't
he
pull
don't
up my
have
damn
those
slides.
type of receivers either. His receivers,
Who?
they thrive more off of him improvising and stuff like that. Like,
Tua?
yes, Tua.
I don't agree.
Wow, and I just deleted
You
all
ain't
those
gotta
pictures.
agree, but you show me
That
what
is why I
Tyreek is
can't
known for
pull it
beating
up
route,
because those
winning
pictures don't
routes one
exist
on one. I
anymore.
ain't talking about running past
They
somebody.
will.
I'm talking about winning routes one on one. You show me what Jalen Waddle is known for winning routes one on one, and the actual offense, and not when something breaks down and I can outrun you and beat you to a spot. When
I mean,
two
I
is
can, I
throwing with
can. If
anticipation,
if
that
you want
don't
me
work.
to, if you want me to, get down to some film, I definitely can. Like they can run routes, but
I didn't say that
I'm
they
not just
couldn't
gonna
run
put it all
routes.
on the receivers, bro. The
I
receivers
didn't put it
be
all on the
successful
receivers
wherever they
either.
go.
You clearly came in late.
That's why I asked. You talking about Tua?
Yeah, I'm talking about two. But he
Yeah.
was talking about throwing with anticipation. If your receivers aren't those type of receivers, first off, they're small receivers. And then second off, if you expecting this man to win the dig route and he's not a dig route type of guy, you can't throw that with too much anticipation because
I mean, it's Jalen
he's
Waddle
already in
and
the
it's fucking.
it's Jalen Waddle and his reek, but these guys are known for straight line speeds. They're known for streaking.
That's pretty much what he had his full college career. He had big body guys. I mean, he had Jerry Judy. In
I
college,
say
he was a
Jared
monster.
Judy was an elite route runner.
And in college, he was a monster. But outside of it, he didn't have. Damn, did he go? Nah, Jerry came out before him, right? He didn't come out with Jerry. Did he?
I have to ask Jay that.
Nah, he did.
Nah,
He did. He did come out with Jerry. It was Devontae that came out after. He came out with Jerry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Smitty came out with Matt.
Yeah. Smitty came out after. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so he came out with Jerry. Yeah. But I mean, that's who he came out. That's who he had. He had Jalen Waddle and, you know what I'm saying? And Speed on the outside.
And a lot of those routes that they was catching was him hitting them quick up the seam, and they getting loose with it.
Okay, give me 2 more big bags. It's a good game though. They came out of it. They played a lot better than what I thought. Their defense showed up for sure. Just for short term, we're talking about Buffalo, Miami. But yeah, let's get to it, man. College football show.
I was disappointed in Buffalo too. Buffalo
Boy, who you kidding? Oh my God, Tame Cook look good though.
They gonna have to land on him heavy.
Keon Coleman really upset me last night, bro. I don't know what. Yeah, now I gotta fit to him. I don't know what Keon got going on, but he gonna have to fit whatever it is, whatever mental block he got going.
It may be last year still playing in his head because he felt like he should have got the ball a lot last year. Josh Allen would just not look his way. He probably had that half-hearted as hell.
Yeah. I like Keon, man. Keon ain't a Buffalo guy, man. We need to get Keon somewhere on the west, somewhere in the south, man. Like get Keon out of Buffalo, dog.
Let's do it, man. By the way, Wag here.
Give me one second, goddamn.
Big man.
1 second, I'm trying to goddamn.
Sound like he watching horror movies, but he here.
Oh, some, don't it?
There you go. That shit wasn't pulling up the way I wanted to. Give me 1 second, Wag. Here I come.
This might be my bad week, y'all kidding me, man. I ain't do no scouting. I ain't do no film. I ain't do none of that shit for these weekends. Still feel good about them though.
Bet. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, bet. All right, we get started now. Oh shit, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, bet. We get started now.
All right. I'll give the office call and let her know to head that way. Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, welcome back to the Lock the Garage podcast. Goddamn, I got my boys in here with me, man. We getting ready to talk this college football. With no further delay, I just want to remind y'all that we are on YouTube, so be on your best behavior. We are on Twitch, so be on your best behavior. Other than that, man, we finna go ahead and get into it, and we could go ahead and start talking about the Syracuse and Clemson game coming up. Oh, wait, actually, take that back. Scoot back. Anything y'all want to talk about from last week before we get into the next week, but just anything y'all want to talk about last week? I know, Elo, you ain't made the show, and then Draco, you had to dip out early, so.
I'm good.
I don't really remember for real. I do want to touch on 2 weeks ago, though, because I meant to say something and I never said nothing about the Mississippi State game. I think it was Mississippi State and Arizona State.
Yeah, I was right.
Mm-hmm.
And we put a lot of stock in Rocco Beck not being was that Rocco Beck? I don't think that
Rocco Iowa State.
And that was like, he's not that guy. I told you he's not that guy.
Sam Levitt. You think about Sam Levitt.
Sam Levitt.
Jeff Levy.
That game was blown on coaching. Them boys had the ball at the 2-yard line with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game. And they decided to kick a field goal. And kick the ball off. Instead of going for it on 4th down and the tie game, when if I get the touchdown, cool. If I don't, you got to go 98, 99 yards. I feel like that was such a boneheaded decision because and then you came out there and played the softest zone coverage that you could possibly play.
Just letting them dot his ass.
But I just
he ain't even had to dot his ass on. What the last play was? 56 yards or some shit.
Yeah,
he ain't even had to dot him on.
You don't put your defense in there, bro.
So
if anything, if we go play like that, I want you to drive the entire field. I'm not going to give you a kick return and give you a halfway decent field to work with. That's all I would. I felt like that was dumbass coaching. I mean, sorry, YouTube. But we can carry on. We can get into the week.
all right, well, Ben, we'll carry on then, and for this first one, I will go ahead and kick it to Draco since he's our ACC guy. But we're gonna go down the list. I'll see it. Y'all have seen our picks that we done made for this week. Looks like it's gonna be either a great week for some and then a terrible week for others. Like that's just probably what it's gonna look like based on these picks. But we'll get into them and we'll start discussing them. We'll kick it over to Draco first. Syracuse at Clemson. Clemson is favored by 17.5. What's your read on this one, Draco?
I want to go Clemson, man. Same way I did last week. It's just I don't know if I've seen this movie before. I've seen it last year. You know what I'm saying? Well, we look at the name and we say
I saw it last week.
they gonna get it together. Hold on. We look at the name and we say they gonna get it together. They gonna get it together. They gonna get it together, and then they don't. Sometimes, bro, over 3 weeks, what you putting on film is possibly who you are, right? That offense, bro, I don't really know what to say about the offense. Defense does all it can, but the defense is smash. And even then, like, let Georgia Tech scoring 24 for Georgia Tech should not be enough to beat the Clemson double-led defense. But it is in 2025, right? So I don't know what the bettors seen this week to favor Clemson by 18 points. They haven't scored. Wait, no, they scored 21 points all year. That's the most they scored, 21. I'm going Syracuse, bro. With that being said, going to the other side, Syracuse kind of know what they are. Their first week against Tennessee was kind of tough, but they was able to move the ball, and there's a lot of new faces on that Syracuse team. A bunch of those receivers are gone. The top receivers at Penn State doing his thing a little bit, kind of. Pino, that's my guy. Syracuse kind of knows what it is. They got the offense going. I think Fran Brown was able to settle down that team a little bit. I think they played in Death Valley, right?
They at Clemson. They at Clemson. 11 o'clock in the morning kickoff. 11 o'clock.
And that's another thing. That 11 o'clock kickoff, that's more favorable for a Syracuse team. Last week, that 11 o'clock kickoff was more favorable for a Georgia Tech team. And I went with Clemson last week. I think it'll be a tough out game, but from what I'm seeing over the past 2 weeks, if they come out like they did the last 3 weeks, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And if Syracuse find their footing, I don't see Clemson being able to put enough drive together to get back in the ball game and win. I'm taking Syracuse, bro. I want to take Clemson, but I can't. Give me Syracuse.
Well, you had wanted to chime in. You still want to chime in?
He pretty much said it. I just wanted to add that part that we saw it last week. I wasn't really trying to. My bad. I wasn't trying to cut you off, Jay. But
No, you good,
we
baby.
literally saw that shit last week. Where we thought, okay, this is Clemson. This is a Dabo Swinney-led football team. No way they go out here and shit the bed 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row, right?
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they shit the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. I really don't. Yeah, this week we are really all pretty much on one accord, except for a couple minor details, because we've seen 3 weeks worth of these people playing now, to where it's like, okay, we can kind of start building the picture. The puzzle pieces are there. We can kind of start putting the picture together now.
Mm-hmm.
And struggling versus the LSU defense that we now see isn't all that great.
Nope.
Can we all agree on that? LSU defense looks
But
like it's
better
gonna
than
be much
last
more the
year?
same.
I can't
But
say
they
that
didn't take
yet.
that many steps.
I can't say that
They took
yet.
step
I
forward.
can't say that yet.
They took
I can
steps.
say
They
about
better than
their
last
offense.
year,
I
but
can't
they
say
not
about
what
the
we thought.
defense yet.
But you take 5 picks and you
And they
score how
took one
many
of them to
points?
the house. We talking about defense. Once again, you said defense. So I'm
saying that to make a bigger point.
okay.
If that's the defense that was that, well, we couldn't do nothing versus them because their defense. Well, that defense isn't that good. Not for real. Not for what you're supposed to have on your offense. Not for what
Yeah.
Clemson
Right.
was supposed to be returning. That
Should have
defense
been Joe
ain't doing
Burrow.
it.
how they beat Florida, boy, it should have been a 53 12 games.
They should have covered by more than 10.
Yeah.
And
with 5 picks, yeah,
then
you
next
supposed
week
to.
you go out there versus Troy, and you got to have a fourth quarter rally to beat Troy at home.
Yeah.
And then
So
Georgia Tech, you just
shit.
let them QB. Georgia Tech ran 3 plays,
Quarterback Haynes King had 108 yards.
6 if you count left and right.
Yeah.
Haynes King had
Nah, I
108
feel
yards.
like cause I ain't even gonna lie. Well, I'm just gonna chime in on this one real quick, and then we can get to the next game. I know y'all ain't trying to be on here too long tonight, so we'll just move on to the next game. But shit, the way I see it, bro, I think Fran Brown is a really good coach, and I wanted to go Syracuse. If you look at my shit right now, I did switch it to the Syracuse plus 17.5.
I did too.
Because I saw that Clemson is getting back a couple of key players that I thought they had last week. So I wanted to throw that out there. Like, they're getting the wide receiver back, they're getting an offensive tackle back, and they're getting like 3 other pieces back. Like, this is gonna be one of the games that they really healthy for. So for that reason, I'm gonna take Clemson to win the game, but I still like Fran Brown as a coach. And truth be told, it's an emotional pick. This one, it's my emotional pick of the week, goddamn, because Clemson burned me last week, so I can't trust in them right now and stuff, man. Elo,
Sidebar.
you got anything, or else we can move on to the next one? Because we got
I
some
want
better
to
games.
clarify my
Like,
picks.
we got some good games on this
because
shit. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I want to clarify my picks because I think a lot of people are looking at my picks saying I'm taking the underdog to win. It's not that. It's I don't trust these spreads this week. And
That's a good
Syracuse
point.
is one of these spreads that I just don't trust Clemson winning by that much. Like, I do have Clemson winning this game, but Syracuse has the number 1 passing offense in the country right now. They are really
They going
efficient. You know what I'm saying?
Number 1?
Number one, bro. They put up
Did
66
not know
last
that.
week.
Did not know that. I knew they were pretty good, but I didn't know it was ranked number 1.
Bro, that game against Tennessee, that's what I was saying, that game against Tennessee, they got too many new pieces, bro. So the last 2 weeks, they've been finding the UConn game probably came out, thought they was gonna whoop ass, you know what I'm saying? But against Colgate, they found it. They found it.
Did y'all see what Fran Brown? My bad, hello.
I was just gonna say I believe, they getting these pieces back at Clemson, but I don't think the missing pieces was a problem these last 2 weeks. Offensively, I feel like Klubnik had plenty of time to get rid of the ball. Now the receiver could make a difference. Don't get me wrong. The receiver could make a difference. But if he ain't letting the ball go, what good is he out there?
For cardio,
you might as well try Vizina at this point.
We sat there and watched him double guess himself multiple times,
and turn the ball over. He got to fix that.
It's
all right, well, shit, move it on.
Folks were saying, man, they might want to turn to that boy at Briarwood. And at first, I was like, boy, fuck no. Them niggas gonna start 0-3 if they do.
I mean, just give them a shot.
Shit, but 1-2 now with Cade Klubnik, though. So
that means we can't get much worse, goddamn. Can't get much worse.
I want to go Clemson, bro. I want to go Clemson, but I just believe, dog, that Syracuse might have found their way on offense, and I don't know about Clemson's offense. We don't know enough at all.
That's a bet. We're gonna go ahead and move on to this next game, man, because once again, I know we got some games we want to talk about. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to this next one. Texas Tech and Utah. I'm gonna start this one up just because I actually don't have much to say about it. Literally the only reason why I'm rocking with Utah is for 2 reasons. Is number 1, they got the home field. Utah be rocking. Straight like that. And number 2, Utah has had more recent success. I know that past years don't matter, but in this type of game, I think that past years matter because when was the last time Texas Tech was in a big game? When was the last time anybody on that coaching squad has been in a big game? You know what I'm saying? When was the last time they was in Big 12 contention? You know what I'm saying? Texas Tech ain't been in this position before. Utah has. It's at Utah. I think the line, once again, for those who are new, see, we got a couple of viewers. I don't know who you are, but in these past, these spreads, that's what I was saying. These spreads, I got these spreads on fucking Sunday or Monday or some shit. So yes, the spreads have changed since then, but we made our picks based on the spreads at the start of the week.
Talk your shit,
Since
man. Come on,
then,
so I can get going.
okay, I'm finna wrap up. But since then, the spreads have changed, and I think now Utah is only like a 1.5 point favorite. Means a lot of money is on Texas Tech. Cool. Fade the public. Give me Utah. I like the 4. They at home and they've been in more games, more big games. So that's why I'm going with Utah.
I
But other
don't
than
care
that, I
about
don't
them
have much
boys being
analysis.
at
Go
home.
ahead.
I don't care about them boys being at home. I've been a Texas Tech. I'm not a fan, but I've been banging the Texas Tech drum since week 00.
Since
Week
they
000.
dropped 18 million.
I'm banging it. And somebody, that Texas Tech defense, they getting after shit. Do you understand what I'm telling you? That front four, that front seven, they getting after shit. Of course, I mean we Texas Tech as a program haven't played them in the big games. Yeah, but that's not a Texas Tech team. That's a lot of new guys on that Texas Tech team. A lot of new good individual pieces have been inserted. And so far, Texas Tech, outside of Florida State and Ohio State, a couple of teams, everybody who's been in front of them, they have put belt to ass. I'm not saying it's gonna be that same thing against Utah. Utah had a down year last year, year before last. It was mediocre. It was okay. You know what I'm saying? But Utah was used to winning 19 games over the past however many years. But I believe in Utah. I just believe in Texas Tech more. I can wipe away that home field advantage, bro. I believe you line up 11 on 11. Texas Tech gonna win this ball game. Period. Period. They gonna assert dominance. Shout out Romello, but they gonna assert dominance. Who next?
Oh, what?
I ain't got much to go with this one. I'm rocking with Utah just because of, the tenure of that team, man. They got a bad taste in their mouth from last year. I believe the Texas Tech team. They look good so far, but I don't. In a close game, I had to see how they gel. So as of now, I'm gonna just rock with Utah on that one. I ain't got a lot of substance for that one.
I was trying to look for a specific. Proved a great deal from last year. I never disagree with you on that, Draco. I knew they were going to improve, but I'm fearing that it's going to be the same thing like we was talking about with I said Kansas State defense, and it is improved, but improving from shit still ain't that much of a leg up. Yes, Texas Tech defense looks really good. This will be the week where I see if I fully agree with you on them being completely revamped, I guess is the word I say, because they got to go to Utah and they got to face his quarterback by the name of Devin Dampier, who I'm starting to like watching him.
Very good quarterback.
I'm starting to like watching him. So if they can contain him, I'm gonna believe in Texas Tech. But for right now, give me Utah at home with the young fella. I like him.
I guess I'm the only person that's picking against everybody. I'm the only person that all right.
I know. I want to get the grain a lot. I'm always
I was gonna say, yeah. You and Elo. That's why I put y'all at the top of the screen this time because you two, y'all motherfuckers went against the grain a lot. And
I go against the grain every week just because I don't like picking what you niggas pick.
Man, bro, it be bad omens when everybody got it. It be bad omens when everybody picking the same.
Elo got Utah, right?
Yeah.
I got Texas Tech.
Yeah. Just give it a second. Give it a second. Just give it a second.
All y'all had Clemson.
Yeah, just give it a second. We'll get into this Michigan-Nebraska game. I have a little bit to say about this Michigan-Nebraska game, so I'll let one of y'all kick it off. Y'all can rock, paper, scissors for it. I don't really care.
Let LOA go. I went first and second on that too.
I was gonna say I really don't give a crap about this game either.
I said I'm here for one reason. One reason only.
I don't give a crap about Nebraska and that BS program that they call themselves having. I don't really care about this Michigan rebirth that they still trying to ride since it's not a championship. You guys are still not the same team. Your defense is okay, but you still can't do nothing but run the ball. But I think that's gonna be enough to get them over the hump. I ain't even gonna hold you in this game. I'm gonna rock with Michigan just because I don't think Nebraska really could like that. Nebraska been on their way back for 15 years now.
15. You being nice. You
Real
really
nice, ain't
being nice. Nebraska been searching for Tom Osborne since the man left there. That's a fair assessment, right? They had a guy that could have been pretty good. They fired him because he went 9-3 and ain't
That's
known
crazy.
peace since. So as long as the name on the front, fuck the name on the last name on the jersey. I don't give a fuck about the name on the back of the jersey. As long as the name on the front of that jersey is still Nebraska, give me who they playing. Just give me who they playing, unless they playing fucking Citadel or some shit or Grambling. Give me whoever else they're playing. And I think, is that game at home for Michigan or?
No, it's at Nebraska. It's at Nebraska.
Okay, then that means they'll just lose by 7 instead.
I said, don't forget, Michigan have been on the road already this year, so
that just means they'll lose by 7 instead of 17.
When you go down to Lincoln, shit get rocky now. They play midday. Night game is night game.
I'm gonna say
it's got to be an early game. It's either 11, 11:45 or 2:30. I got the games listed in chronological order.
I think it's the 11:45 kick.
Yeah, that's what it said. I got them listed in chronological order.
All I'm gonna say to you, Draco, is Taylor Martinez and Roy Helu Jr. not walking through that door. Prince Amuka Mayer and Dominican Sue ain't coming through that door, cuz.
Here we go. All right, so I don't know what y'all seen watching Michigan to let y'all go. I'm going Michigan. Man, y'all got me fucked up. All right, so here we go. Bryce Underwood on the road, hostile environment, because clearly y'all niggas don't care about playing on the road. Bryce Underwood in a hostile environment, like Elo said, I do agree with E that they should lean on that run heavy. I don't think they will. I think Bryce makes a mistake or two in his ball game. I think Dylan Raiola comes out and he controls the ball game. And I expect Matt Rhule defense to be very fucking physical. I expect him to be very, very physical. Michigan is physical as well. Don't get me wrong. Defense is still good. But they are slowly but surely taking steps down from what they was 5 years ago to 4 years to 3 years. Well, for sure from 3 and 2 years ago, because they was filthy. But they slowly but surely coming down a little bit. I'm not picking coaches this week, but listen, man.
You don't trust Sharon. Just be for real.
There you go.
Be for real.
There you go. Not in a hostile environment. Not in a hostile environment. But I'm also not just going coaches. I'm going team as well. Matt Rhule, it's a physical fucking Nebraska team. Yeah, them boys ain't finna come back through. You know what I'm saying? We know the Sioux little where they, but still, it's a physical fucking team. Like, and he's getting the most as much as he can get out the boys. And you playing in Lincoln, and that 15 got something to prove. He pissed him out week 1, but he looked good. Last week he ain't look bad. I think he got it control, bro. I think as long as I believe he got a more control of that offense than Bryce Underwood do. I believe he'll make more plays than Bryce Underwood will. I believe Matt Rhule gonna put his players in position to make plays a little more than.
Well, that's true. And they both ain't throwing to no damn body.
You know what I mean? But that's why I'm going to Nebraska. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I don't trust in Michigan just yet. I don't.
I mean, when you really break it down, it's exactly like you said. It's the quarterbacks. The running backs, Michigan, I get an edge on the running back. They both got big country, thick-ass white boy O-lines. They both got physical, stingy defenses, but one quarterback's been playing for 2 years. One quarterback's a freshman. I can rock with that. But still, in spite of all that, I think if Sharon is not a fucking moron, just leans on Justice Haynes' run game and that 350-pound OL.
Is it my turn? I think it's my turn. It's got to be my turn, right? All right, cool. So first of all, first point I want to make is that Sharon Moore will not be on the sidelines for this game. He is serving the second game of his self-imposed suspension. First of all, okay, I want to get that out of the way. Second of all, I want to point out that Nebraska has the 90th ranked run defense. They have earned that 90th ranked run defense against Houston Christian. Goddamn, who else was it? Cincinnati, and fucking
And
who else they done? Who?
Akron.
Yeah, motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? That's who they've earned the 90th ranked run defense against. Also want to remind everybody that their previous defensive coordinator from last year, Tony White, is now in Florida State. Shouts out to Draco, you know what I'm saying? And like yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, and then them the two main things that was going for goddamn Nebraska. And then you got the Matt Rule third year effect. Don't give a fuck about that. So like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Michigan is finna run the ball down Nebraska's throat. There's nothing that they can do about it. Their D linemen average like I think like 285 or some shit. And then their linebackers average like 225 or some shit. Like that's a small football team, truth be told. When you think about Big Ten football, like you were saying, all the white boys, the country white boys, and shit, Nebraska ain't got them. Nebraska ain't got them. The ones that you thinking about, they ain't got them.
They go to Michigan and Ohio State. You're right.
Yeah, Michigan, Ohio State, even Penn State got them.
Right.
But like Nebraska ain't got them. They might have. I think they got one. I think that it's either the left guard or the right guard, and he was like preseason Big Ten All American. Like he kind of fine. I'll give you that. They do got one on that line. They do got one on that line, but like just for all five, nah, all five ain't there. So I think that Michigan just runs the ball down their throat. I think that Bryce Underwood, they unlocked his legs last week. He went running the ball against Oklahoma, but they unlocked his legs last week. I think that's easy right there, truth be told.
Had to figure it out.
Yeah, gotta figure it out. And then also, like I said, I think that Sharon Moore holds back Bryce Underwood just because he's like, oh, you're a true freshman. Let's ease you into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes that shit works. Most times that shit works.
And I ain't mad at it because they came out with, they came out playing some heat. It ain't like they came out with one of them cleanup games. You know what I mean? But
I think that's why I was doing it smart.
No, I would say it's definitely smart, but I think
that
it's both something. I forgot dude last name from Michigan who's the interim head coach. His name is like Bo. I don't want to say Bo Pelini or no shit, but like it's something. It's something. He got a name on him. But yeah, though he's like the offensive coordinator or some shit. So I think that like anytime you get an offensive coordinator, just a free game, just to call the plays, head coach not there, he ain't work. Like I think that they gonna try to open up the offense a little bit for Bryce. Give me Michigan. I'm all over that. I think that line is now down to 1.5 Michigan, which does mean that a lot of people are betting on Nebraska. But again, fade the public. Y'all niggas don't know
the
what
name
y'all
that you're
talking about.
listening to is Biff Poggi.
There we go. That's what I was saying. Bill Pocky.
That's a hell of a name right there.
That's what I was saying. I was like, bro, it's a name. He got a name on him. Can't remember it, but he got a name on him.
And I hope I pronounced it correctly. Bill Poggi. If not, I'm sorry, sir. You gotta understand, I'm just an American.
Anyway,
we get to some SEC action now. Wag, you want to start this one off? It's Ole Miss at Tulane. Tulane at Ole Miss. My bad. Tulane at Ole Miss.
What did I pick for that one? I picked.
You got Tulane covering, but you got Ole Miss winning.
I got Tulane covering, but Ole Miss winning because they're at home.
Yeah. You want to expand on that?
Really, it's just this simple for me. I don't like neither one of them. Tulane, they had a good defense for their conference. You good? Tulane got a good defense for their conference, but Tulane didn't have a good enough defense to stop Ole Miss. I like both of those offenses because Retzlaff, that might be the perfect offense for his ass that went to. But as far as Ole Miss goes, I like that dude. What the fuck is his name? They got say it again.
Talking about Trinidad.
Trinidad Chambers. Thank you. I knew you was going to. Thank you. Trinidad Chambers came from Ferris State. I really like him. He runs the fuck out of that offense. He's nice. He runs the fuck out of that offense. Him and Taylor Green had a really fun duel last week. If you didn't see it, I don't think Tulane has enough horses. This is just a Jimmys and Joes thing. I know Tulane, they got some Jimmys, they got some, they got some Jimmys and Joes, but they ain't got what they need to be able to walk into fucking the Grove and leave with a win. They'll compete. I mean, we just watched Arkansas compete, but it's a Pete Golding defense. They're gonna cover. I know a thing or two about Pete Golding, Marquez, and how he does when the spread. If the spread is double digits and Pete Golding is your defensive coordinator, prepare for him to give that up and give it and give you a heart attack the entire time. So they're gonna cut. So was it 17.5 or 11.5? Yeah, Pete gonna keep him within 10. Pete gonna keep him within 10. Third and Pete is a thing. JR can attest to that. Third and Pete Golding is a thing.
I also had Tulane cover. That's why I wanted to go back and let y'all know on my picks. Like I'm leading with the name, but I'm playing as if I'm playing on the what the book is right now. I'm just taking Tulane to cover. I don't believe Ole Miss run away with this. I believe Trinidad had a phenomenal game last week against Arkansas, and Arkansas defense is not up to par. T. Will is up there struggling with that defense because he just ain't got the guys to run it. And I believe the film is out on Trinidad, man. Nobody had that film on Trinidad, so Arkansas did not know what to expect. Tulane comes in this game with a little bit better understanding of what they expect, but I don't think they stopped them enough to pull that win. So I still got Ole Miss for the win, but I do not have them covering. Simply because, like I said, this spread is crazy, bro. if Lane Kiffin find a way to run off on them boys like that, the SEC may be on notice, especially with the schedule that Ole Miss has. They just have to figure out how to get past LSU and Georgia.
And they really don't.
They just got to get past one of them.
They really don't.
They just got to get past one of them. That's it.
But they can lose to both. That's still a 10-2 football team.
Yeah, but that might not get you in a CFP.
If they still ranking Notre Dame 24 with 2 losses and no wins, it'll get them.
Bro, I hate that shit. Let's not even get into that, bro. That's a whole
I know, different conversation, but yeah.
Let's not even get into that.
I got Tulane covering, but I do have Ole Miss with the win.
Figure that. I'm on kind of some opposite shit. Y'all was focusing a lot on like Ole Miss, and they last win against Arkansas kind of drained them backup quarterback, yada yada. Wag, I think you mentioned out the difference. Elo, I'm not sure. One of y'all pointed out that like Chambliss obviously was the backup. They may have not been prepared for him. Truth be told, to me, Chambliss, Simmons, same goddamn quarterback. Truth be told, like you could say there's like a little bit of like just a talent difference, but as far as play style goes, I feel like that's the same goddamn quarterback.
It is.
Regardless though, moving past that, but just real quick, just moving past that though, the way I look at it is that like Tulane is also coming off of an emotional ass game. They just played Duke last week. The quarterback from Duke, Darian Mensah, I like him. He's a good guy. Well, no, he's not a good guy, but he's a good player. He came back. Like, he went into Tulane, you know what I'm saying? He got the new team, the Jackson Arnold Bowl, basically, type shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, night game, new lights, Tulane, feel like they were super, super hyped up for that game. They can drop this game and still be in contention for the playoffs. Lane Kiff has been in the SEC. He's been in these big games. He know they come back to back to back. I trust Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss more than I trust Tulane. Like, fuck, nah, I don't really trust Tulane. So that was my opinion on it. And Draco, you can finish it off for this one because we finna get into the next game that I know Ella want to talk about.
I don't got really much to say, bro. I believe I think Tulane's about to come down off the high horse. If they don't, they're gonna prove me wrong. But you say it was a high emotional game last week against Duke. I don't, bro. I think the game before, who did they play before Duke? Fuck, can't remember. But I think that game was more important because it was the anniversary of Katrina. They wanted to wear the uniforms they wore 20 years ago. They weren't able to wear it. So they came out and they proved the motherfucking point, right? So I think that I kind of carried over until last week. I think it comes down this week. They play in Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Ole Miss,
So,
Ole Miss. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. And so, um, you're not gonna just roll into Ole Miss, bro. And I don't. It might be early for the first quarter and a half, but I think Ole Miss wins this game.
It'll
I
be
think
fun for the first, like you said.
for sure.
It'll be fun, and then it won't.
Early.
And then it won't be.
Yeah, early. It'll definitely be fun early, but I think Ole Miss wins the game by 21. I think Ole Miss comes in and gets everything they've been working on, because Ole Miss schedule ain't been easy over the first couple weeks. Well, not necessarily the easiest, but they had a little. They had some struggles. I think they get everything together this week. Right, Tulane's a tough opponent. I do agree with y'all. But either quarterback. I don't. Man, Ole Miss win the game by 21 points, bro.
21, I don't know, because Pete Golden, but they win.
I win by 21. Give me 21. Even if it's a 48-21 shootout.
I can see. Okay, now we're talking.
48-24.
Sounds like a Pete Golding defense.
Yeah.
Winning 48-28.
48-24. Some shit like that. That's what
That sounds
let's move on. Kicking it. Jet, what's next, baby?
Jet watching that bullshit Oklahoma State game.
I'm watching.
Nah, man, Priest was making a lot of noise. He got a fucking water bottle or some shit. It was making a bunch of noise and shit. Are we ready to move on? We good?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Obviously we gotta let LO in with this game. Auburn at Oklahoma. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw my little shit out there because I ain't gonna say much. I think that Brett Venables knows Jackson Arnold too well, and I haven't seen Jackson Arnold push the football down the field. So for those reasons, and John Mateer is the leading Heisman candidate. So because of those reasons, that's why I'm rocking with Oklahoma to win this game. Think Auburn gonna pick up some wins later down the road, but I just don't think that they're gonna get this one. That was it for me. Y'all go ahead. I don't know who wants to be next. Wag or Draco?
Let Wag lead it.
Honestly, I've been back and forth on this all week. I ultimately chose Oklahoma and the points because they're at home, and John Mateer is the leading Heisman candidate. But every time I get out on you and I say, fuck it, he's just fixing to piss down his leg in this big game, he'll fuck around and he'll come out and he'll shock the ever-loving shit out of me. I'm not going to pick this game to be it, but I can see this being it. But for the most part, I agree with Jet. They know that, man. And yes, he has a better O-line and way better receivers than he had at Oklahoma. They know that, man. It's at the crib. David Stone still on that D-line. Brent Venables still that D coordinator. Head coach. Whatever the fuck title, you know what I'm saying? Give me Oklahoma by exactly one touchdown.
You want to go? You want me to go? You want to ankle it?
Nah, Elo got to get the ankle leg.
That's what I'm saying.
Elo got to get the ankle leg. Go ahead.
All right, so y'all know, if y'all tune into the LTG shit, I chose Oklahoma being the SEC championship. Only one on this panel that chose them. I chose LSU. I chose Oklahoma. With that being said, this game is probably the game that I struggle with the most this week. As much as I want to go Auburn, bro, and trust me, dog, I want to go Auburn so bad. And to be honest, I chose Oklahoma, right? I had Oklahoma.
Oh, my bad.
So.
Yes, you have Oklahoma by 6.5.
Can I switch that? Can I switch it to Auburn?
You want to go Auburn for the dub or just Auburn plus 6.5? So that means
do
that you
it.
got Oklahoma winning.
Auburn's underdog. Auburn's underdog. Hold on. All right, so like this is the week right here where I didn't do much film watching. I didn't review. I had a lot going on personally. But as much as I want to go Oklahoma, and I still think even if Oklahoma loses this game, they still bounce back and be able to make it to the SEC championship. As much as I want to go Oklahoma, bro, I think there's something brewing. I think it's something brewing down in the plains of Alabama. It's all. I think. Fuck it, bro. I'm going over, man. I'm going over.
Stay over there.
I'm going with that pay. I'm going with that pay. That pay for the pool point that he wasn't used correctly. Venables couldn't use them correctly. The offensive coordinator, we know offense ain't his thing. He couldn't be used correctly, but I'm going with them receivers, that 1, that 8, whatever the fuck that quarterback number is. Auburn gonna punch him in the mouth. I'm switching. Run it, E. It's on you.
First off, I'm gonna start off with this the narrative that this media pushing. Don't get me wrong, I respect John Mateer, but for him to be number 1 in the Heisman race and he ain't played nobody but Michigan, it's fucking crazy.
And he makes mistakes. He made a lot of mistakes in that game.
He done turned the ball over every game this year. Yep. And he only got 5 passing touchdowns. And I believe that he is a slinger, and that's what sets him apart, I'm assuming. But to be honest, I believe that Ty Simpson has played better. Ty Simpson probably got better stats in one game than this man got all year.
Yes.
But he's a Heisman leader.
But they gonna hold that Florida State game because Ty Simpson.
It don't matter. He's been lighting shit up ever since, and it's been against better opponents than Oklahoma has faced.
They holding it against them right now. Give it to Oklahoma.
But I do believe Oklahoma has 3 or 4 offensive linemen that'll be out in this game as well.
Again, yes.
Again. But I think they get one of their receivers back, if I'm not mistaken.
They do.
They run game is John Mateer. They run the room is abysmal. So it's gonna be a lot of pressure on him to get it done. And just like I say, that Oklahoma defense, they know Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold also knows that Oklahoma defense.
Knows very well.
He knows what they're going to do to make him uncomfortable. And I would hope that he's mentally prepared that, okay, I know these guys like to do this. They're going to try to muddy it up like this. And that's pretty much the same defense that they're bringing back that they played us with last year. And it was a mistake away from winning that ball game.
Hello, just real quick for me. I'm gonna say one thing, dog. I'm gonna kick it back to you.
Go for it.
It's not no motherfucking away game for the quarterback in the plains at Auburn. Go ahead, brother.
It's not, but he at home, and I think him going back, it's a lot of emotion built up, and that's I have to see how he actually.
But he used to that stadium. He used to the environment. So that's not gonna rattle him.
It's gonna be off how he comes out and play. But I do think this Auburn team feel like they got a lot to prove. I'm still not sold on my right tackle. I told y'all when we got him in from USC, I didn't like him.
It's the African?
No.
That's the monster from Virginia Tech. I like him.
Okay.
Chamberlain, whatever the chaplain, he holding it down on the left side. The right tackle, he come from USC. Mm-hmm. I can't even remember his name, but
he fat. Like, he got Caden Proctor problems.
Yeah, but even if we have to kick him, I like Tutal Miller. Tutal Miller started all last year. I don't understand why he didn't start at the right tackle position. Not 100% sure, but I ain't the coach. We get Damari back this week. Damari has set for 2 weeks. Damari should be back healthy and ready to roll. We have clear Eric Singleton to go from his hip pointer, and I believe we can scheme up some stuff this week because we've been very vanilla every game this year. A lot of people put a lot of stock into that South Alabama game, and we were literally just lining up and playing football. I don't even think they were actually calling defensive plays. But on my defense, who do scare me, is this kid out of Thompson. This goddamn safety. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but he can't keep his out of the damn.
One of them damn boys that came from Oxford. Them Fagans children. One of them damn Fagans.
No, it ain't Fagans. They want him in.
The one that
that's what they been fighting for to get in. Caleb Harris. Caleb Harris cannot keep his eyes out the back.
That nigga stealing.
And he be in great position. He's a great player in space. but he's looking to play around for some damn.
He's a thumper.
If they can play mind games, here come my make the tackle.
He will get in your way.
The ball
You will fall over him.
But
He will get in your way.
and, I think if they can get it, but I believe I kind of trust Dirk. I kind of trust Dirk to have this guy in position, and if he's not in position, I believe Dirk will pull his ass. I need two of these next 4 games.
You will fall over.
And you know what kind of tackling I'm talking about. You know what type of safety I'm talking about too. That bitch fly all over the field till it's time to hit somebody. Then his please go down.
Anyway, I'm rocking with Auburn.
Bro, we all gotta watch these. We all gotta watch these live, bro, clip shit, bro. Throw them on the YouTube shorts, bro. We be having shit. God damn.
All I want to say before we go on to the next thing, DJ Durkin is the X factor. DJ Durkin is the X factor. That's what I'm looking at. And that I didn't think of when I initially made this pick. I like that defense.
I was getting there, but y'all don't want to hear that. So next.
Look,
no,
nigga, I
your insights.
Next.
Hear it all the time.
Next.
I'm going Auburn, bro. Talk your shit. I flip my shit.
I like my friend. What I told you the other week, Jay, I said we average 3 sacks a game in our dubs. We done had 3 sacks a game. I don't think they stop you. I think we need 2 wins out of the next 4 games, and I believe this game might be one of them. We put Oklahoma
2 wins out of the next 4. Y'all should be in the playoffs. Truth be told.
Oklahoma, Georgia.
That's 2 wins out of the next 4 to be in playoff contention for sure.
Auburn's top 25, right?
Yeah.
What, 22?
11
somewhere.
No, Auburn.
Yeah, no. We in the 20s.
Somebody shot me at 11.
22.
Yeah,
No, on the JR poll, y'all is 20. On the JR poll, y'all is 20. If that means anything to you.
You said what?
I said on the JR poll, Auburn is 20. If that means anything to y'all.
Nah, I don't. So they 22nd. All right, bet. The 11th. Yeah, I believe Oklahoma can lose this game, and Oklahoma falls to about 16, 17. I don't think Oklahoma drops out of the top 20.
What I do,
All that was the dude, goddamn. I was trying to get some credit. Shit, my bad. I'm sorry, goddamn. Goddamn. It's all good. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Y'all ready to move on to the next one?
Yes, man.
We got another ACC matchup. So, Draco, you can start. We got NC State at Duke.
All right, before I start this one, Florida State, go knows he's not going to put it on the ledger, but I'm just going to let y'all niggas know we're going to win by 40. And somebody, if everybody got eyes, they can see one guy's throwing up middle fingers at me. I think it's very disrespectful. He's one of my best friends. I would never thought I would see this coming.
He's one of my best friends.
Anyway, I think Florida State's going to win by at least 35. You know what I'm saying? I think it's close that we might come out and have a lapse and might be feeling ourselves. But if we don't feel ourselves this game, and we come out and we do what we've been doing for the past couple weeks, I think then I'm going to be able to make a realistic video about Florida State. And I'm going to eat all the crow. Because outside of Gus Malzahn and Tom White, I didn't lean heavy on my team at all. But they've come out and they literally have shown that they deserve head coaching jobs.
And I'm gonna tell you what to be careful with in this game. Gus Malzahn playing a lower tier opponent.
Right. But
he's known to dumb it down just a little bit too much.
The way he just played against East Texas A&M, who put up 300, almost 400 against SMU the week before. I don't know what Kent State is. I haven't watched. I'm being honest. I don't know. So he might dumb it down.
I mean, y'all completely out athlete them, cause like.
Oh, it was bad. But yeah, so look, I don't want to hold too much. I just want to throw out my boys. You know what I'm saying? Can't be a show without, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Florida State, man. They doing their thing.
Okay, so what game we talking about again?
NC State and Duke, you asshole.
Okay.
NC State and Booty.
Okay, so Duke's favorite.
By 3. Yeah, they favored by 3.
After the last 3 showings they put on film, I don't know. NC State,
Chiefs.
granted, is getting their things together. NC State, it's a lot of those guys. They can put it together. Duke and Manny Diaz, I'm so disappointed in over the past couple weeks. I picked him last week. I think I might have picked him the week before too. He's not finna disappoint me again, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not picking coaches. I'm picking teams. Like I said, bro. At some point, whatever they put on film is who they are. There's gonna be turnovers. I don't know if he's gonna have them up to play and ready to play. Do they play in Duke or do they play in Carolina?
That dude.
Night game.
After Auburn and Oklahoma kickoff, so it's like a 2:30 game. 2:30,
Okay, so I ain't
3
worried
o'clock
about that.
game.
Yeah, but I ain't worried. If it was a night game, shit kind of gets scary in Duke in the last 3 years. But it's not a night game. Give me NC State, bro. I believe NC State got the athletes. And I believe they'll be just a little more physical than what this year's Manny Diaz team is. I can't choose Duke this week. Can't do it.
Yeah. I'll go next.
I'm rocking with Duke.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll go for it. I was just gonna say I'm rocking with Duke just out the strength. I think they find a way to bounce back in a very, very ugly game. I don't believe this game have a lot of fireworks at all. Like I told y'all last week, Duke defense got a lot of holes, but I believe NC State defense does
They gonna put it
well.
together.
And I believe Duke found a way to edge this one out.
In the ACC,
5 drift field
look, in
goals.
the ACC, bro, NC State is the only team outside of Clemson that I will always respect as a Florida State fan, bro. NC State, if they can put it together every week, they put it together maybe 3 to 4 weeks out of the 12-week season. Let me see. They don't always, but if they can fucking find the coach and put it together, bro, NC State is scary, bro. Like, they got athletes on their team, always have. But yeah, go ahead.
And I ain't mad at this. CJ Baylor has done a decent job this year. He hasn't wowed me.
Real quick,
No receivers.
yeah, NC State, I feel like their offense is really fucking good, and Duke doesn't play defense. And once again, just like I was talking about Tulane and Ole Miss earlier, Duke was on the other side of that really emotional game and shit. They haven't shown me that they can stop turning the ball over on dumbass mistakes. Like Duke
And not
Duke
partially
turnover
that,
margin is like -7, -8 now on the season. Like it's terrible and shit. But
I
they
fought
haven't
you on
shown
that
me.
shit last week, bro.
Say that again.
I fought you on that shit last week.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So again, just like they Clemson burned me last week, not letting Duke burn me again. So I'm going with NC State with the dub. And I like their offense. Their offense is actually pretty good. Their offense is straight. So I feel pretty confident in my NC State pick. Like if I had to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, probably about a 7.3, 7.7. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Pretty
feel
good
pretty
offense.
confident.
I feel it.
Huh?
So it's pretty good offense, but I feel it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good offense. It's gonna be some points scored, just like last week. I told motherfuckers there's gonna be some points scored in Tulane and Duke, and there was some points scored. Just like so, this week I also think there's gonna be some points scored. We can move on though, cause we don't really give a fuck. We can talk about South Carolina at Mizzou. I got a little bit to say about that shit, but I'll
Let
let
Waggy off. He
y'all
ain't
go
let one
first.
off yet.
Huh?
Let Waggy off. Let Waggy off. He ain't let it off yet.
Duke.
Goddamn, boy, spit it
Come
out.
on, coach. You too.
I said Duke -3.5 because I'm like, there's just no way.
Shit, we moved on. We go
All
South
right.
Ain't
Carolina
nobody
at
talking about
Mizzou.
Duke no more, nigga.
He never touched on it.
Oh, you never touched on. Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. My bad. I
Damn,
thought you had already touched on it. My bad. Well, go ahead. Duke and NC State. Go ahead, touch on that, and then you'll lead off Mizzou and South Carolina.
Love it.
Anyway, Duke gonna fucking lose. It don't matter. I'm gonna be wrong this week. Duke gonna goddamn lose. Next game, Missouri and South Carolina. I'm gonna be fucking wrong. It don't matter. Ahmad Hardy is my answer. Ahmad Hardy. Give me Mizzou in the point.
Did you take Duke? Hold on, did you take Duke?
I did pick Duke, but you know,
Okay.
like I said, I'm gonna be wrong. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck it. Ahmad Hardy.
You can switch it. I switched my
No, I ain't gonna be no
pick
hoe.
on
I
the
ain't
screen.
switching.
You can switch it.
I'm going down with this shit. Goddamn.
I'm the same way. JR almost topped me over the NC State, but I'm gonna rock with what I already put on paper.
How the ACC got on switch you, but the SEC got switch you? That's crazy work. Come on.
Hey man, it's family over here. Just me more.
Oh. Okay. Stand alone, sir.
I really don't give a damn about neither one of these teams.
Stand alone, sir.
Missouri,
Come on,
South
man.
Carolina.
Oh, wait.
They just playing for shit you give us now.
Man, wait, lead out the Missouri shit. Let's do it.
Ahmad Hardy, Missouri, Bo Perbula. I forget the receiver's name, but that little nigga nice. I like Missouri. Even though they ain't played nobody, I like how salty the defense has come out. South Carolina, Nolan North, Sellers, and Dylan Stewart. But all the top D linemen that I liked from last year going into this year have been going missing this season. TJ Parker, Peter Woods, and now Dylan Stewart. Them niggas been going missing for about 3 weeks now. So yeah, give me Mizzou in the point. Next.
Is it my turn? Bet.
Lenoir is playing, by the way, but I don't think he's played well this season, so I don't think it's gonna make a difference. But that boy Bo, out there at Mizzou, he has been letting it fly.
He shut me up. He shut me up.
He's been letting it fly all year. I'm scared of them points just because I don't know what South Carolina team we're gonna get, especially with Lenoir Sellers playing. If a healthy Lenoir Sellers can swing a game at any point, but I ain't touching them points, but I'm rocking with
We
Mizzou.
saw an injured Lenoir Sellers last year, didn't we? And that nigga lose that game pretty handily. What game was that where he tried to play hurt? Was that
That was Bama.
a Bama game he tried to play hurt? Oh, he got close in that one. I don't know. What game did he get knocked out of?
Y'all are much higher than on Lenoir's name. He'll swing a game against Fuku Tenant. But when it comes
It ain't just thought Nick Harper can't get.
I
Man,
think the
all
reason
I'm
why
saying
Lenoir
is
swings
I
the
heard
game is
everything in the world about these South Carolina receivers. How they was about to be some of the best receivers South Carolina's have had in years.
Them
I
niggas
ain't heard
suck.
that one.
I heard nobody
I
saying
did.
that.
I don't know if y'all were locked in and tuned in to the South Carolina because you know what I
He must have been listening to a lot of game talkers.
Look. I tuned into it all, man. I tuned into it all, man. Look. Broken Beam and the Pull-Up Boys, man. Like I'm just not a fan of the Broken Down Beamer and the rest of the Pull-Up Boys. The Pull-Up Boys is whoever he employ as coaches. You follow the Broken Beamer, that's what's gonna happen, dog. Lenoir Sellers anywhere else, maybe, but Lenoir Sellers on the Shane Beamer, bro. I don't give a damn.
That running back
team.
was horrible too.
8-win team.
And that's what hurts him. He had
Gonna be an
Rocket last
8-win team next year. Even when they had a great running back room with last year, they didn't use Rocket. They beat Bama. They beat Bama if they use Rocket Son of the
I was so glad when they quit giving the nigga the ball. I was so happy.
Same with Auburn. Same thing with Auburn. Same thing with Auburn.
Facts. Jacquez was still second in the league in rushing, and he didn't get half the touches he should be getting.
It's pure point blank, bro. It's
it.
the broken down fucking Beam and the Pull-Up Boys, bro. I just can't trust him, dog. When you put a little competition, Lenoir should be playing. Mizzou's ranked, but Mizzou haven't really played nobody. That offense is humming. But if we was to go throughout this game in week 0, probably everybody would pick South Carolina. South Carolina is what South Carolina is, dog. A 7 to 8 win team.
They
They're
are.
gonna continue to be there, dog. They're gonna continue to be there. Period.
That O-line ain't gonna get no better than what I done saw these first couple of games. Them receivers, that nigga got whole asses out there.
FSU transfer, they best receiver on their team. The 5'11" Vandrivius Jacobs, and me personally, I wish he would have stayed at Florida State. I'm not gonna lie, he was one of my top favorites.
So one nigga that can play receiver and the rest is us.
Yeah.
One nigga that know how to play receiver and the rest is just
I can get out there. I can give you about 50. I give you 350. I give you 350.
And I'm gonna touch on that Nick Harvey situation. Nobody ever believed Nick Harvey was that guy.
He's the freak.
He's just really fucking
Except for EA Sports.
People ran
Except for EA Sports. EA
away
Sports
with-
believed
people
in
ran away
Nick
with
Harper like a
Harper because of
motherfucker.
college football.
They
They
think
give
they
the
can
only
leave
motherfuckers who
He's
believed in him.
I don't get
He's
People
a
ran away
freak.
with Nick Harper because of college football.
Hey, Cam Newton. Shout out to Cam Newton. But look, he's a freak, bro. Look, when he goes to the combine, he gonna fuck around and go first round off of ability and potential in what the fuck he did in college.
The next Xavier Leggett. The next Xavier Leggett. Facts.
I was trying to say just like Leggett.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
Because Leggett show.
Y'all must not watch South Carolina last year. Y'all must ain't watch Xavier Leggett. Y'all couldn't have.
He was the same as Nick Harper. He had a few more catches than Nick Harper. Sure. Like he was a tad bit better.
I'm watching Leggett drop balls and dribble.
What you want to say? 15, maybe 20% better than Leggett. But goddamn, that's the same motherfucker.
We talking about being
the same
elite.
motherfucker out there.
We talking about being an elite receiver.
I'm gonna wait till y'all done and I'm gonna talk.
I'm just saying we talking about being an elite receiver. We gonna give him a pass for being okay.
You done?
I asked you a question.
I'm not giving him a pass. I never called Xavier Leggett great, but we talking about South Carolina receivers. Nick Harper and Xavier Leggett does not like they don't compare. If we want to just watch tape and film, you know I'm the receiver guy. You listen, they don't compare. Dog, Xavier Leggett made plays. Do you understand? There was no receiver at South Carolina last 2 years. It was him. Coverage was rolled to him. He was making plays on 2 and 3 fucking defenders. What are we talking? Ain't nobody rolling coverage for Nick Harper. In the 3rd week, ain't nobody doing that.
He
Nobody.
make a play, but we were just talking about how South Carolina wasn't running the ball enough, and that's the reason why they're not winning.
Okay, Xavier Leggett was Spencer Rattler. Yeah. There was Shane and Spencer. They had no offensive line.
Last
They
year
couldn't
was his
run the
rookie year.
Yes.
Spencer
It
Rattler,
was.
he was not there last year.
Hey, that's your quarterback.
Spencer Rattler and Xavier Leggett was gone 2 years ago. This would be Spencer
I
Leggett's
just
second year in the
said
league.
that last year was his rookie year. I agree with you.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about South
That's
Carolina.
nigga.
Nick Harper is a freak. No, I'm talking. I thought we were talking about
We
South
was,
Carolina.
nigga, I
Too.
just agree with
We talking about Xavier Leggett. It's the same as Nick Harper in South Carolina.
You ready to move on, cuz? I just need a 50% vote.
Okay, I thought it was y'all
Wag, if
saying.
you ready to move on, I'm ready to move on. Wag, you ready to move on?
I just want to say one thing. We can move on.
Ah,
Nick Harper
shit, this
got
nigga
mad.
didn't want to move on. I was betrayed by my own man. Fuck. Go ahead.
The fuck is you trying to move on for? We clearly having a whole conversation. The fuck is you trying to move it for?
Because, bro, we already been laughing. We got some more shit to talk about.
Nick Saban.
What you saying, Wag? What you saying, Wag? Go ahead, bro.
Nick Harper got mad and stopped returning Nick Saban phone call because he told that man he'd be better off being a defensive end. Looks like the nigga wasn't wrong. Anyway.
He's a freak. Back to he's a freak.
When I move on,
Move on,
is
dog.
that okay with you?
When niggas not in the conversation, we're ready to move on. Like, I don't be like.
I mean, shit, what y'all was talking about, cuz? Like, y'all was just saying shit. Anyways, cuz, we gonna move on, cuz. We got Arizona State. We got Baylor. A lot of motherfuckers sleeping on Baylor quarterback, that Sawyer Robinson fellow. Hey, if nothing else, he's putting up the numbers. You feel me? He's putting up.
Roses. No. Yeah. I started this enough because I'm still high. I ain't gonna say high on Baylor. I still like Baylor. Sawyer Robertson, cause he will light your ass up. And he got some pretty nice receivers, and he's got a hell of a tight end with him. It's just their defense can't stop a nosebleed.
Can't stop shit.
And that Dave Aranda, defensive guru, Dave Aranda, that defense is abysmal.
He hadn't gotten shit yet on that defense.
It's terrible out there, but I'm working with Baylor on this one because I believe Baylor, they offense just don't quit coming, bro. Once you think you got your foot on their neck, here they come.
And props to Durkin for stopping them the way he did that first week because it could have been worse.
They really could have. But
Trigg was open every play.
Oh my God, Trigger's a dog.
Trigg was open every play, dog. I agree on that, Elo. Baylor and the points just because of the offense. I can't even remember who they playing or who I picked them over, but it don't matter. I take Baylor and the points.
I believe it was Arizona State.
Arizona State,
They're not gonna get. They're not gonna get.
They still believe in Sam Levitt. So.
They cannot score enough points.
Yeah. No, like I said, I told y'all motherfuckers, bro. I told y'all motherfuckers week 2, bro. Do not trust Sam Levitt. Sam Levitt is not a quarterback that can lead you to the promised land. That boy is ass. He ain't got Cam Scatterbo no more. You see what Cam Scatterbo doing in the league and shit. He's still breaking 4-5 tackles on the run. Like, nah, I already knew that. Sam Levitt. Yeah, he'll get drafted, but it's solely because of that year that he spent with Cam Scatterbo. Solely because of it. Don't fuck with that guy. So yeah, give me fucking Baylor. I like Sawyer Robertson. He's throwing for some yards. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's playing pretty decent. That Big 12 wide the fuck open. That Big 12 is wide the fuck open.
So you gonna let that thing go.
But shit, Draco, you got Arizona State. You don't know what taking Arizona. Oh, damn, this nigga gone. Oh, there you go. You taking Arizona State. Why you taking Arizona State on that Baylor game?
I think they'll get it back on the road. I think Kennedy can scheme up a game plan. Baylor really got no defense. I don't think so. What nobody say. Sawyer, I'm not a believer in Sawyer. I think he makes mistakes. I think he's a better runner than passer. I don't think they utilize him correctly in Texas. But this is just a field pick for me. I say I'm gonna go with my heart, and I'm gonna go with Kennedy Dillingham. I said I won't picking coaches no more, but I'm gonna just go with Kennedy, dog. I think he'll be able to. They play at Baylor, right? They play in Waco.
Yeah, in Waco.
In Waco.
God damn, it gets scary in Waco, boy.
Nighttime.
What time? It's nighttime?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm sticking with him. Hey, what you say, Red? What you say, Red? You gonna ride down? You
gotta go down with the ship, baby.
Hey, I'm going,
you gotta go down
with the ship, dog. Give me Arizona State, bro.
Oh, wait.
I believe in Kennedy, bro. I don't really have no specific why, but I believe in Kennedy.
I believe this is the game that the trash ass receiver out of Alabama shows up.
Bro, they have a top 10 fucking talent at receiver. All they have to do is run the ball a little bit and get the ball to them.
But
that's it.
But Drake, we had this conversation. I don't want to get too deep up into it. We had this conversation. Ain't no Scatterbo back there, so he don't trust it.
You right, Wag, but fuck, can we get this nigga more than fucking 10 touches and a half?
I hear you. I agree. I don't believe in stopping feeding the running back. Even if the nigga ain't getting no, they got to respect the run. Even if the nigga not getting no yard, they got to respect the run.
I was gonna say the thing with handing that ball up because you make the defense stay honest. And Arizona State won't do that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got a top 10 receiver on the outside. Give me help. Give me help, bro.
Like I said, with that Mississippi State game, they had the ball on the 2-yard line. They did not trust handing that ball off. They try to punch it in 2 yards. They chose to kick a field goal.
Which is crazy
and give
because they got
Mississippi
200
State
yard
decent
backs in the
field goal.
That's
backfield.
before we knew.
Like that shit
That's
is
before we knew what
crazy.
Sam Levitt was. Kennedy know what Sam Levitt is at this point. Don't try
Yeah,
to make him
I know he
Yankee.
didn't. If Jay knew, Kenny knew. I don't want to hear that shit.
I ain't gonna fight.
You know your quarterback, bro. If you around that nigga every day, even if you don't coach offense, you know you.
Kennedy is the reason Jordan Travis stayed a quarterback, bro. It wasn't Mike Norvell. It was Kenny. Kenny. Jordan Travis was Kenny's guy, not Mike Norvell. Mike Norvell's guy came from fucking he broke his leg.
He was sorry
from Central Florida.
Yeah.
But
and the thing is, Kenny is one of them guys.
That was his guy.
He can make an offense for a quarterback to look good. He's the reason Bo in the NFL now.
Relax.
Boy, he had public filthy.
You're not wrong. Chill on my dog, but you're not wrong.
I'm being for real now, way.
You're not wrong.
Freshman year,
you're not wrong.
Freshman year, he looked like he had a little potential. When Kenny got
No,
up out of there,
hold on. No, you said something completely correct. The freshman year, Bo Nix was a first-round quarterback. Second year with Gus Malzahn, he was undraftable. The third year, when he transferred and went to Oregon, he reunited with Kellen Dillingham and showed what the fuck he was that first year. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
that was fourth year because he looked like shit with the Potato Man. I can't even
Oh,
think
you're
his
right,
name.
Brown Hart.
Potato
Brown
Man.
Hart. I forgot to say Brown Hart. You're right. But he reunited with Kenny for that 1 year at Oregon. And he
looked
went
great. Couldn't beat Ohio State, but look good.
Go Washington.
Oh, Washington. That's him and why they had
That was okay. That was
Washington,
weird. That was a weird matchup they had both times.
We getting off subject. Let's move forward. We going back down history, goddamn.
It's
My
hard.
bad. I was trying to. Draco got mad at me when I cut the conversation too short last time. So I was trying to let motherfuckers talk. That's my bad. We can move on to the next game, though. Is everybody cool? We're moving on to the next game. Everybody cool?
It was a receiver, bro. It was a receiver, bro. You know, I get paid by the
Everybody ain't cool
receivers,
yet. It's okay.
I mean, we're mad by the top 75 receivers. Cool.
Fuck you.
All right, so next up, goddamn, we got Florida, we got Miami. I made a video about this, but I just want to reiterate this one time. What the fuck does Vegas know that I don't know? Cause why is this game a 7.5 point spread? Somebody please tell me. What's
Florida's defense.
Right, okay, so
No.
they had rattled. They rattled Carson Beck, so like I feel you on that. I feel you on that. They had rattled Carson Beck. Go ahead, cuz. I'm just fucking with you, guys.
No. Go ahead. I'm saying. Right. I don't know about why Clemson is 17.5 favorite.
Same shit. But like, okay, so why is Miami favored by 7.5? Like I look back, I made a video about it, whatever. But like I look back and like, yeah, Carson Beck had threw 2 first half interceptions against the Florida defense. And like I get that, but like also Carson Beck was at Georgia last year where couldn't nobody catch a pass for him. Now like he's in Miami and motherfuckers can catch. So I'm trying to figure out where this 7.5 is coming from.
Miami wins this game by 17 points, dog. That's not even, and I'm being on the generous side.
If Miami wins this game by that much, it's because Florida's offense has just made mistake after mistake. I do believe Florida's defense has shown up and played ball this year. It's just their offense ain't putting them in position.
Defensive line.
If we go be completely honest, Carson Beck has looked better this year, but them receivers has bailed him out a lot this year.
I was going to say, who on Florida defense is covering a little bit in the slot? Point them out, because I don't know who.
And that's
who on Florida defense covering a little bit in the slot?
That's going to be the game changer. Like,
it ain't just him, though. It ain't just him though. It's 14. It's 5, bro. They got
right. And the defense gonna mainly be focused on them two outside motherfuckers.
7.
So who in the fuck are they gonna? Who is gonna stand there in that slot for 4 quarters and cover that?
No. They gonna focus on slot because that's what 7 is. He's all over the field.
They're gonna fucking die.
Primarily, 7's in slot,
and then they're gonna fucking die because you're gonna leave one-on-ones with them two animals they got on outside. Shit. Okay.
Like I said though, Florida defense hasn't been horrible this year. They've kept them in the ball games. It's just that offense. That's why I feel like they only got.
I can't even say that about Florida defense. Low key. Go ahead, Trey.
That's what I'm saying. How much do we put LSU? How much do we give credit to LSU?
Give credit to Byron Brown?
How much do we give credit to Florida defense for the LSU?
Credit to Byron Brown because that nigga. We just talked about it. That nigga not him.
He can't put it together. USF win that game. USF win that game by 10 points. He put it together.
That game, they running the ball in the fourth quarter. If that nigga could put it together
comfortably.
So Florida defense, they play hard, but I don't think they done seen shit like Miami yet this year.
I don't think they can play man. I don't think Florida's defense. Well, no, I take it back. I don't think they can play zone. I think Florida. Hello, this is your expertise. You know, we all here at the Lock the Grub podcast. We all like to, try to focus on one thing. Not focus on one thing. We focus on the game of football, but we all got eyes, certain peaks and interests. I love to watch the receivers and to a certain extent the corners and safeties. Hello, love defense, baby, love them safeties. Wag, love that D line.
Trenches.
Love that old line. He gonna tell us. Jet, he just gonna give us his overall perspective, baby. He like the head coach. He like the head coach of the team.
Those who can't do, those who can't teach, my nigga. You feel?
Hey.
But fuck, I done lost my train of thought. What I was talking about? You fucking up, Jet.
Tell some more bullshit, cuz. That's what you was talking about, some more bullshit.
What game? I lost what game? Oh, Miami.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
This nigga here.
They can't play zone, dog. Like, I watched them play zone against USF. I watched them play zone.
You gotta be able to tackle the play zone. You gotta be able to tackle the play zone.
They can't play zone, bro. If they sit down and it's like they lose focus. And I understand it. I don't know if it's somebody from Florida kids. Because Florida State, we play a little better now, but Florida State, for a numerous amount of years, we are 2-man on the team. We rush the passer, and we play 2-man on the too high.
It's not always on. Not always on.
Not always on. We too high. But listen, hey, we play man, dog. I don't know what it is about the Florida kid, but Florida cannot play zone, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Florida ain't
I got
been
to peek
able
a
to
little
play
more
zone
to
since Charlie
the man.
Strong.
Huh?
Florida hadn't been able to. No, I take that back. I was going to say Florida ain't been able to play man since Charlie Strong. I play zone since Charlie Strong. They ain't been able to play zone since Will Muschamp.
Muschamp, yeah. And I'm with you though. So I knew where you was going before you said that shit, my nigga. They ain't had no defense as Muschamp. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't think that this game is gonna be as close. Jet, I'm gonna answer your question. Why it's so close? It's close because it's a Florida game, right? So they look at it like even if Miami when Miami and Florida State played, if Miami was not ranked at all, going back 2 years ago, Miami not being ranked when they play Florida State, the spread is not crazy.
True.
It never is.
Didn't they beat
It's
y'all
like
one
a
of them times they was underdogs or some shit like that? Not trying to be funny, but didn't they beat y'all one of them times they were unranked underdogs or some shit like that?
We have to go back years. We got to go back
either way. Point being, that's why though.
Yeah, but that's exactly why. It's because it's Florida kids. All these kids been playing against each other all their damn life for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's 7.5. But the difference maker that I've been saying for weeks is gonna be the quarterback. I can agree that them wide receivers helps the quarterback, but nigga, the quarterback have to put you in position to make a play. So I have to be out there working with you to give you a chance. I know what you can do. So under pressure, I might not see you, but I throw to that spot. We can go back to that tour conversation. I throw to the spot at motherfucking 7. I said this shit last week or the week before. He's better than Restrepo. He kills Restrepo. But I don't think Florida defense is gonna be able to stop Miami offense. They win by
And we ain't even talked
17 points.
And we ain't even talked about Miami got a backfield on their head too.
I was finna say it's really go all beyond Fletcher.
Miami got a backfield on their head.
If they can get Fletcher going,
It's
it's gonna be a
they
long
don't
game.
have to. If I put it like this, if LJ McCoy is not healthy and wrecking in the middle of that D line,
he better be. He better be.
If LJ McCoy is not healthy,
he better be.
If he's not, bro, because you know he's been kind of banged up these last couple games. If
He's
he's
a
not
difference
healthy,
maker.
it's a wrap.
LJ a difference maker, bro. I wish he came to Florida State. He's a difference maker.
I wish he would have came to Auburn. I feel like we were
Came
this
to Bama,
close.
that bitch can play.
I feel like we were this close. Though.
I don't think there's a nigga in here that didn't wish LJ McCoy would have went to
That's my life.
So, I don't know, man. I still got Miami. I can't remember if I picked them with the points. I got Miami though.
The end court game was too. Keep in mind.
In the end, Coral Gables, yeah, I don't know if I'm taking the points. I think I did take the points just because how bad Florida has looked over these last 3 years.
Benny coaching for his life right now.
But
Benny coaching for his life.
Man. I want to believe that Carson Beck has turned this corner and that Miami is about to be a real pain in my ass for these next 2-3 months. But there's something in the back of my mind.
It's Miami,
It
bro.
says the clock is going to strike midnight any day.
It's Miami. It's
And
Miami.
that goddamn carriage is going to turn into a pumpkin. And them horses
Yeah,
are going to turn back into rats. And that dress is going to turn back into a dress. And
As long as they keep them simple, yes, they can run off a good game. The problem at Georgia with Carson Beck was Georgia was asking Carson Beck to do too much.
To do too much with nothing.
Sitting there watching that Georgia-Bama game with JR, I was telling JR a play or two before. I said, he's going to throw a pick here. Every single time he threw the pick.
Dylan Bell,
Why?
Kierius
Because
Jackson.
if you ask him to go through his offense, actually go through progression, get to his second, third read, he's going to turn the ball over because he's stuck on the first read so long. By the time he gets to that second read that's been open,
Well, and part of that is Kierius Jackson, Dylan Bell, and Oscar Delp do not a receiving core make. That's not no. Oscar Delp ass is the definition of look like Tarzan, play like Jane. This motherfucker look like he gonna go out there and do some shit that Brock Bowers will do, and he don't. Kierius Jackson, fastest nigga on the field since he been 5 years old, and can't catch a cold. And then Dylan Bell, I don't know what the fuck Dylan Bell is. Some weeks he a running back, some weeks he can catch. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. Either way, I know that's not gonna win, football games trying to feed them niggas the ball. But these 3 niggas he throwing the ball now, hey, some dangerous niggas.
I just believe it's gonna be probably the game of the week.
Yeah.
Which one we talking about?
Because what's better?
Florida and Miami.
Oh hell no, bro! I got this
Auburn,
next game actually. I got this
I
next
don't
game
think that's gonna be
actually.
a good game.
Nah, I don't think Oklahoma Auburn gonna be a good game.
Hey, call it how you want.
Oklahoma Auburn game of the
Well,
week.
no, actually, I misspoke. You're right. I actually misspoke that. I do think Auburn Oklahoma is going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be the game of the week. The game of the week myself is that Illinois Indiana matchup. Why y'all don't like?
That's gonna be
Bro,
an
that's
ass
the
whooping.
matchup of the week.
That's
If
gonna
we
be
talking
a
about
ass
playoff
whooping.
implications, actually, I think that's the game of the week.
That's gonna be
Bro,
an ass whooping.
Let me start it. That's gonna be the most boring ass 2006 game. It's gonna be a 10-6 ball game, my nigga.
I don't think so. I think that
It's gonna be
a
it's gonna be a 17-10, 17-13 ball game.
24-10 is what I got that game finishing at.
What you got?
I got Bill. I'm going old school Wisconsin on them niggas and just running and relying on because he don't get. I don't think he gets the same guys he was getting at Wisconsin on defense. But I think he's got good enough at Illinois to do what he needs to do.
We talking Illinois, Indiana. Shit. Truth be told, bro, as far as Indiana goes, bro, I just think that they're like a better team. I think that. How can I put this politely? I think that like Indiana starts that second tier of the Big Ten components. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, cause who else? Cause you got Ohio State, you got Oregon, you got
Penn State.
Penn State
you
and
gotta
Michigan. That's the
Michigan
top.
is the
That's
start
that
of the
tier
second
one
tier
in the
for me.
Big Ten.
Michigan
That's
starts
that
the
tier
second
Michigan
one
by
in the
name.
Big Ten.
Michigan by name, not by play. They back
Yeah.
to what we know Michigan
Yeah,
to be.
it's about. I mean, they won a championship 2 years ago. Yeah, they cheated to get it, but they won a championship
Oh
2
my
years
God.
ago. So until proven otherwise, goddamn, they just have to be there. I still got them.
Don't
Goddamn,
go
where
with
I
that
got them
recency
ranked? Hold
bias
on,
shit, man.
hold on a second. Where I got them ranked? I don't even have Michigan ranked in my top 25. So like,
I
yeah,
mean,
but
that
like that's
shouldn't
what I'm
be.
saying. That's that
That's because
second
they
tier.
shouldn't be ranked, my brother.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Like, I
fuck?
don't have them ranked. I had
Why
to
would
pull
they
up
be
my
ranked?
shit. I don't have them
Why,
ranked.
why would they be ranked? Please tell me.
And I'll take it a step further.
Not further.
Further. Yeah, I'll take it a step further. I think because what we got, obviously at the top is Ohio State, Oregon, and Penn State.
Yeah.
Even in that second tier above Indiana, I think I'd have to go Illinois just because of how consistent they've been over the last couple of years.
See, I ain't got
And considering it's
Illinois. Oh
fucking
no, I do have
Illinois
Illinois in
football.
my shit. They 24.
Like,
Go ahead.
it,
I'm sorry.
it's Illinois fucking football. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have this normally. They haven't seen a team be this good and highly ranked in what? Juice Williams? Like that last time we cared about Illinois football? When we was in middle school? And we 30? So I think I'd give me Brett Bielema. I think the Arkansas experiment. I think what it is with Brett Bielema and why people don't trust him. I'm not saying it's why you don't trust him. I think with Arkansas and Brett Bielema, what it is that whole Arkansas experiment where he tried to bring Wisconsin football to the SEC instead of just playing SEC ball. I think a lot of people got soured on him by that. He's back to doing what he knows, and I trust Brett Bielema in that conference. Recruiting the kids he recruits, I trust Brett Bielema. Plus, I like the offense.
I think I had switched this pick, but I think I'm gonna stick on my original Illinois. Neither one of these teams
No.
play nobody. This gonna be the first
No,
time
you got
they actually
Indiana.
match up.
Wait, Elo. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you, but you
Yeah, I
actually
said
have
I think I
Indiana.
switched to Indiana. I had Illinois on the message that I sent.
Okay, so you want to go with Indiana.
Where are they playing?
I had Illinois plus 4.5.
Anybody know? You
I
know
think
where
they're playing in Indiana.
Oh, okay, so they're playing. Okay.
No, shit, this game is this. I don't even think the spreadsheet. I think this game is really gonna be a pick 'em, because, like I said, neither one of these teams have faced anybody. We're really trying to see, you know, who gonna really rise in this game. They run game is pretty much even so far right now, except for I will say Illinois do have a two-headed backfield, and either one of them guys will hit their head on the goalpost at any moment. But I believe on the Indiana side, like Jay said, bro, they just got better players across the board. And that's just a tough game. I can see why Jay, now as I'm looking more into it, I can see why Jay feel like this probably going to be game of the week. This one going to be muddy here. I'm going to stick with my, oh shit.
I'm just saying,
Fuck
cause
it, I'm
Indiana
sticking with
finna
my.
win this game, cause
Go down with the
I
ship.
don't know. I don't know what y'all talking about. Indiana finna win this game, cause like they put a whooping up on the boys. Not that last year means anything, but they put a whooping up on them boys last
I'm
year,
gonna.
man. At
Man,
Illinois, and now they finna come home. They got a better. All right, bro. Anyways, Indiana.
I think I'm trying to see if I'm gonna stick with my pick or not. Cause
Man, I'm
Mendoza,
trying
he
to
ain't
tell
played
niggas, sir.
bad. Like, but at the same time, I ain't played no more.
No, cause that's what they
Give me the
do.
six
Indiana, they
five.
don't want to
Don't get
play
mad.
nobody.
Let's rock
Indiana
with
don't want
Mendoza.
to play nobody.
It's a basketball school.
So you sticking with
Go
you
with the
sticking with
chips.
I'm gonna stay with Indiana. I'm gonna keep my pick. You ain't gotta change. Nah, I'm gonna keep my pick.
So everybody good with their picks. Then I'm finna get up off
I
this
gotta
bitch
go
in a
against the
second,
field
cause.
all year. I'm going against the field all year.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
Ain't mad
picking the
at, cause you know
upset
it's
since
gonna
week
be some
one. One
upsets.
of
It's
these
gonna be
motherfuckers
some
go
upsets.
hit. One of the upsets go hit. One of these gonna make me rich. Because I'm gonna keep putting this goddamn one on. One of these gonna make me
Okay.
rich.
So shit, since we all made our picks and all our picks locked in and shit, I'm gonna throw a curveball at y'all. I want to know what's your least confident pick. All right, I'm gonna start it off. Don't trip. I'm gonna start it off. But if I'm gonna give y'all my least confident pick, it would be Syracuse plus 17.5. I don't know, man. I was down Dabo like last week, and I think they got that he gonna come back to bite me in my ass this week, and it was bad timing and shit. But like, I think that Syracuse plus 17.5, cause Clemson they getting everybody back too. Once again, I said that before, but they bringing everybody back, so I think that like shit, these motherfuckers might kick ass. Goddamn.
My most least confident pick is probably gonna be Florida being able to keep it close. That's probably my least confident pick because they on they on the ledge right now. You either go fight back or you gonna burn the whole damn ship down.
Mm-hmm.
Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's why Duke at North Carolina State's probably mine because, like you said, it's either you fixing to show up or you not. Time. And I don't know if Duke fixing to lay the fuck down and say, all right, this was a bad idea. Fuck it, let's see what we can get out of the season, or if they fixing to fight. I don't know which one.
Only thing with Duke and that on my only pushback with Duke on that situation is Menadier just started. So he's got leeway right now. NC State, not so much.
Hey Draco.
Yo,
What's your least confident pick out of all the picks you made this week? What's your least confident one?
do we go through them up?
Huh?
Yeah, having decent games.
We got Ole Miss, Auburn, Oklahoma, Missouri, South Carolina, Clemson, Syracuse. What else?
Indiana, Illinois.
Nope.
Clemson,
Hold on,
Syracuse.
said
I got them. With the ones that's been named so
Michigan
far,
and
it'll be Nebraska.
Michigan, Nebraska.
Nope, I'm confident. I'm confident.
You got Syracuse, Clemson, Texas Tech, Utah.
That'll be the one. I'm very confident that Texas Tech is going to go and make a statement in Utah.
Say least confident though. Like, what's your least confident pick?
That's what I'm saying. So far, what we saying, bro? That's 7 games, 6 games. I think that we all just mentioned. I know I mentioned 4. Clemson doesn't have an identity on offense. Clemson's defense is okay. They're nothing special. They struggle to stop run. That's not a double-led Clemson team. Huh?
Which doesn't make. I didn't even cut you off, but which doesn't make sense.
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you're good. Go ahead.
How do you have Peter Woods in the middle, TJ Parker on the edge, and I know Sammy Brown and that what's that other white boy name? Dear God, I can't think of it. He's supposed to be fucking good too. Wade Woodass. Them two crackers in the middle are supposed to be able to fill a gap and stop a run, and they can't do that either.
I'ma go.
Back in, they're not Clemson.
No.
Previous 3 years, 2 years, Clemson defense, last year defense was also shaky. It was good, but it was still shaky. They lost a lot of pieces, but they usually reload, right? Nigga, the Clemson defense, bro, Venables, even post-Venables for the next 2 years was crazy.
His guys were
It's
still
not that number. Everybody on Clemson
a lot
defense
of his
hit, bro.
guys were still there, and I'm really starting to think that
Yeah.
they starting to feel that effect of Venables actually
For
being
sure.
gone.
What you see with the offense?
Okay, so hold on, wait. So do y'all remember what I said? I said this shit. It might have been last week, bro. I need the fucking. I apologize, everybody. We made predictions, but the drive that we was supposed to upload them on that TikTok
Yeah,
and
we
shit,
fucked up.
it wasn't working. But I said it in my Clemson's pick, bro. I think that the coordinators for Dabo, I think those coordinators really kind of made Dabo at this point, because without those top tier coordinators that Dabo had,
You saw the
Carolina.
Tony Elliott effect immediately. You saw
Even
the Tony Elliott effect immediately.
I agree with that.
Because if Tony Elliott can make Kelly Bryant a playoff quarterback, you don't think he could have? Right? Whoever, I don't even know the offensive coordinator he is right now, but whoever he is, he's not Tony Elliott.
I
I
can't
don't
think
know
of
who their
his name right
defensive
now.
coordinator is.
Riley.
He wasn't there last. No, he might have been there last year. But
Yeah, the
if he was there last year,
Lincoln
it
Riley's
was the
little
first year last year.
brother, fuck. I forget his name, but either way, him, and then I don't care who they got on defense, he's not Venables. So, and like you said, a lot of those guys are some of Venables' last rides. You know what I mean? Those guys are juniors and seniors now.
That'll be my least confident pick though, because I'm the only player going. I'm the only guy on the panel going to Syracuse. That'll definitely be my least confident pick, because I still believe in it and that Paul product that's been put on the field for the last 2 weeks. And Syracuse is still also an unproven commodity, even though they can sling that ball, man. The offense, when it's humming, it's fucking going. But still, and they're valid, so that'll probably my least confident pick. For sure.
Front runners for the Heisman before we get off, y'all. Name one person who y'all front runner for the Heisman. I guess I started off, I'd probably say it's selfish as hell. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it. Not yet.
Now,
I ain't
when
gonna
he
do it
did get, now you got to trust that nigga on this panel. I
Tell
bet
you
you won't. I
Okay.
bet you won't.
I'm not doing that when I could. Okay, I'm not getting into that with you. Anyway,
I know you ain't.
go there.
I know you ain't. But you would have before, nigga. I know you ain't. Oh.
This nigga done.
All right, go ahead.
Y'all let me know that nigga done, man. The nigga done, man. Okay, yeah, I think he done. I don't know.
I thought you chopped.
I muted his ass, so y'all let me know when he's talking and shit.
You can't mute me.
You good, cuz. Go ahead, cuz. You got the Summer Jam screen. You want me to mute him? I can mute him. Just give me the word. I'll mute this
Get your
motherfucker.
ass up, Jay.
Mute this motherfucker right now, goddamn. You give me the
I
word.
know because he's a Bama fan. He's a
Red
Jalen
like the
Green.
shit
He's a
else
Bama
from
fan.
his
So you
ass,
know.
huh?
Jalen
Cause
Green
I'm
is my
with
pick,
you.
goddamn.
I don't want to hear this nigga talk either, goddamn. So you let me know. As soon as you want this nigga to shut the fuck up, I will make this
I'm
nigga
gonna
shut
let him
the
live.
fuck up.
Damn,
You
we
let me
almost
know.
done. I'm gonna let him live.
Hey, man.
You good?
I'm gonna let him live.
Hey. If you
I
say
had
we
color
good, we
vision.
good.
I apologize. I
Uh-huh.
thought I forgot Jit was a Bama fan, so fuck him too. Hello. I'm
You bitch. I swear to God. Jalen Green, that's my front runner for the Heisman. Next.
I'm gonna go and if this guy can pull off a big win this weekend and play pretty well, I'm gonna go with Carson Beck.
Okay.
I can fuss with that. It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
Fucking
Not a
quarterback
bad pick.
ass award.
Go ahead, Draco.
I'm 50-50. Why you telling me to go here? Because you ain't got no fucking pick. I'm 50-50, brother. I'm in between Carson Beck and I can't. My boy. Damn. What's my man's name from Oregon? The quarterback of Oregon.
Dante Moore.
Dante Moore.
Dante Moore. Yeah, that is. I'm in
Really?
between Carson Beck and Dante Moore. Those are my two right now that I think should be. John Mateer, if he pulls off a big win against Auburn, then I can agree. But I think his name and I think the way he plays the game of football has him leading to the Heisman race. But as far as pure stats, no, I don't. But I'm in between Carson Beck and because I think Carson Beck is playing out of his fucking mind. I think those receivers playing out of their mind. Their teams is out of his mind right now. Look way better than they did last year. And I think Dante Moore, bro, the way that the Oregon's not being talked about enough. Oregon is humming as usual. But yeah, those are my two.
Yeah, bad. I also have two, but my two, y'all went all quarterbacks and shit. I'm gonna go two running backs actually. I'm a big fan of Ahmad Hardy. We already know that shit. I'm a big fan of Ahmad
Yeah.
Hardy. That boy putting in work, goddamn it, Mizzou. And he got as far as SEC schedules go, he has a favorable SEC schedule. I'm just saying. He ain't on motherfuckers list yet, but Ahmad Hardy, number one. And then number two, go another running back out there in Washington, goddamn. Jonah Coleman, Jonas Jameson. I don't know what his game is, but goddamn running
What
back
his
out there for the
game is.
Washington Huskies and shit. That motherfucker toned that shit too. And he go put up numbers because he out there in the Big Ten. You know they don't play no defense out there in the Big Ten for real, for
That
real.
boy had to have 2,000 yards to go
I
to
was
New
just
York.
gonna say,
And I
I was
believe he
just
can do
about to
it
say,
with that again.
that was my
Look at the
thing.
schedules. Go ahead.
Hello,
No, I'm
that
just
was my
talking
thing.
about as far as being a
That-
Heisman finalist.
To win a Heisman,
Quarterback.
you're
Heavy
going to
award,
have a crazy season. Crazy. As a running back in today's society,
You
And
gotta
don't
hit
get me
two
wrong.
bads.
crazy.
You
Don't
gotta
get me
hit two
wrong,
bads.
I
You
rock
gotta
with
hit
you.
two
Hey,
bads.
look,
I wish the
I
running
respect
back
the
would win,
picks,
but
it's a quarterback award at this point. It's almost like the MVP in the NFL. It's a quarterback award.
I
shit,
think
I'm
that the
thank you.
quarterbacks ain't gonna have the season. They ain't gonna have the stats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, what's the best quarterback out right now? You said Dante Moore. You said I forgot who else you said, but what, Julian saying? Cause it ain't Nussmeyer,
I didn't cut
it
out
ain't
Julian.
Aller, it ain't Arch, it ain't Lagway, it ain't Sellers. So like who's top
That boy
quarterback?
named Tim Fire.
I mean,
Who's
I
top
said I was
quarterback
done.
right now then?
Carson Beck,
I said I was
and
Carson
it's
Beck.
been plenty of times for quarterbacks that won the award and they weren't the best players in the game. But that's why he was saying it's a quarterback award. That's why most people normally lean quarterback.
It's not given to the best player. It's given to the most winning team and the
Travis Hunter
who
won
they
last
call
year.
the best player on that
And I
team.
feel you
Genty
1,000%.
finished second. That's all I'm saying.
The second.
Genty can't take it because of a popularity contest. Travis Hunter was not the best player in college football last year. He wasn't.
I disagree.
Showing right now, hold on, before we get off, is anybody impressed by Travis Hunter in the NFL through his first couple of games?
I'm sorry. I thought the Heisman was a college award. Am I confused? Is the
I just went to
Heisman
popularity
just
contest. He won it because of popularity contest. He won it off of
No,
a
I'm
popularity contest.
confused. Like, what was the Heisman a college award though?
He
Was
won
it
it off a popularity contest. That's my rebuttal.
Okay, go ahead, Elo. You can talk.
I ain't gonna say, boy, was like that in college, though. We ain't gonna let you sit down and play with him.
Like, because the way I
He was
understood it,
cool,
bro.
but
I
his
ain't gonna lie.
defensive stats wasn't there like Charles Wilson's was.
Okay.
Offensive stats was there because he
his
had
offense
Shador.
was
Okay.
unlike Charles Wilson.
But alone, his defensive stats, he was a primarily defensive guy. His
Right.
defensive, but people forget that. I was the person on the panel that said I think he'll be a better receiver in the field.
Mm-hmm.
His defensive, he's a defensive primarily player.
That nigga played
Supposedly,
every snap
Now-
on both sides.
all right. So in college, in Colorado, and we can go to boys and Ashton. What Ashton Dempsey did was more impressive than what.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not. I'll tell you
what
why
the
it's
fans
not.
is for.
I'll tell you why it's not. I'll tell you why it's not
I can
right
tell
now.
you why it ain't too. I won't even go
Because
on. Me
I've
too.
seen Melvin Gordon put up more yards. I've seen Ryan Payne put up more yards. Derrick Henry should have put up more yards. Like I've seen good running backs in college. Like I have. I have not ever in my 31 years of life seen a legit two-way player that is a top 2 defensive back and a top
He
5
can't play
wide
man.
receiver. I have never
He
seen
can't
that.
play man. He's not a legit two-way player,
Wait,
brother.
are
He
you
can't play
saying
man.
he
There's a
was
lot of
defensive
players in
back?
college that can go to Colorado and do what the fuck he did. He's not special like that.
Why they ain't did it then?
He's
Why
not.
they ain't did
He's
it?
a
Why they
good
ain't did
player.
it? Why they
He's
ain't
a
did it? Why
great
they ain't did it?
athlete.
Why
He's
did
a
they not
great
do it?
athlete
You
on
said
both
motherfuckers
sides
could
of the
do it.
ball.
Why didn't they
If
do it?
Charles Woodson or Deion Sanders was you, I wait. You done? You done? I'm just gonna ask this question right here, Brandon. I'm done. Out of all the two-way players that could have played two ways, was they ever used in the way Travis Hunter was? Offense and defense. Ever? Did they ever get that chance? Because in the NFL, it was prescribed, nigga, you're gonna play one side. He can break a mold, but he's not doing a very good job of it at this point right now. But what I'm saying is, in college, in Colorado, bro, let's stop. Like he was shutting down fucking. This nigga played against 2 NFL receivers, bro. And one of them embarrassed him. Let's stop, dog. An undrafted cornerback shut him down at corner. Let's stop, dog. Let's stop like he's just generational and he did shit we've never seen. Nigga played at Colorado. Niggas unhealthy. Brother, Travis Hunter fan, don't let me go on. I believe he's he can, if he focuses on the offensive side of the ball, I believe he'll be a top 5 receiver. As far as defensive side of the ball, I don't believe after high school, I don't believe he was developed enough. When it comes to the defensive side of the ball, if y'all go back and look at what he looked like in Jacksonville, it ain't great. Even at wide receiver, it ain't great. So we can talk college. All I'm saying is, bro, he played at Colorado. Y'all want to talk y'all SEC people? What you just said? Run the ball, Big Ten, no defense. So who the fuck you think he was going in the Pac-12? Okay, I do this too. Cause you can't
I ain't got nothing to say, Cuff. It's 2 games into his professional career. I don't know what else to say. Like you right. You got me stumped right now. It is September the 19th at 9:55 p.m. and you have me stumped on Travis Hunter's NFL
He's
career.
the third string
2 weeks into it. But it's cool,
He's
girl.
the
You
third
got it.
string
You got
corner.
it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
He's
Anyways,
the
cuz,
third string corner in Jacksonville.
I'm finna go eat. We can sign off this bitch. This was a good little stream, cuz. We hit our 2-hour mark. That's always wonderful. We got everybody's shit on screen. Goddamn, we all know our picks and shit. We gonna sign off this bitch. Elo, you want to sign off first, then Wag, then Draco, then me. Go ahead, Elo.
Shit. We out of here. I don't know. Like the garage. Cut the bitch off.
I'm hungry.
Let's go, Wag.
Everybody tune in, man. Tune in.
I'm hungry. It's my sign off, nigga.
That was the
Oh,
sign
my
off.
bad.
You hear him?
I done missed a lot of high school football tonight.
Man, what? I'm trying to get to anyway.
I think the rapper bank came on yet. It's about to.
Nah, I was trying to
Oh,
watch.
I'm trying to get to. I got shit to do.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's your problem.
I ain't even planning on staying on all night, but it was a good stream, man. Everybody tune in to this shit. We come back with this shit Sunday, and we talking shit.
You
Ella, make
monkey
sure you
alone.
tune in. Wag, make sure you tuned in.
Ella
We
be
in
at
I've
church
been
on
here every
Sundays.
Sunday, sir.
And I told y'all
Me
that
too, bro.